Mudo.
Yes, in this 2 weeks coming up, we are about to start a series that is called The Real Me. Let's peel back the layers of our personalities and everything, and let's see the real us. Alright, so right now, we're about to go to a prank moment. Y'all, we pranked your leader, Joe.
You do not want to miss this. It's good.
Like, I don't want to tell what it's about, but just know that it's funny, okay? So, hopefully like the camera's like swiping to the next thing.
What's up, y'all? Let me let you in on the most ultimate prank ever. Okay, so Joe, Morgan, and Silas just went on vacation not too long ago. So we were thinking, what can we do to him when he gets back? So as soon as Joe got back from vacation, we got Leslie Wallace, which is one of our staff friends, to email Joe. And so she emailed Joe, here's the email, and she essentially just said, hey Joe, last week while you were gone, we took staff headshots. And so Dean Zoo is gonna take your headshots today at 5 p.m. Make sure you're there, ready to go. And so what I did behind the scenes is I got Dean ready to take his photos at 5 and make Joe think that this is for our website or something. He had no idea. He had no idea that this was a prank at all. He even booked a hair appointment. I found out that he booked a hair appointment that day to get his hair cut before the shoot. He gets this photo shoot and I'm telling Dean, I'm like, hey Dean, when you get there, just act legit. Just make him do some things that are for real. But then, you know, tell him, oh, since you're the youth director, we can have some fun with it. We can have some, we can have some fun with it.
Maybe you like right here being very, ooh, what kind of crazy did, or an inquiring mind. But yeah, look off this way. The light's right there. Yeah. That's good. Inquiring mind.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So, okay, I see people do it all the time. They're like that, you know?
I'm so glad I'm filming this.
I need another purpose of this shirt.
I think Dean's pulling your leg. I think Dean's pulling your leg, dude.
No, it's not. We're just literally. Well, we took pictures of everybody last week, and.
Okay, so now what we're about to do, and what I'm going to show you. Has that been there the whole time? It looks like a snake. It's my charger.
I'm a slithery little snake snake.
Okay. So what's about to happen is we are about to take Mudo a birthday present because it was just his birthday. And so I told Joe that I found a crazy ridiculous shirt and something else that we could gift him that would just be super funny. So let's record it and we'll have him open it and it'll be hilarious. Well, that wasn't actually what we got him. So all right, you ready to give Mudo his gift?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Knock on the door.
He's a special man. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Mudo! Come out here, come out here!
You are the best youth leader ever.
Joe picked them out for you.
Yes. Much.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take a photo of him?
Wait a minute.
Let me see. Joe has no idea what this is.
Wait, what is that?
What?
There's only those three. Go back. Let me see the other one.
OMG. I have no idea. What is this thing?
OMG. Okay, all right. What's the second one? Let him open that one.
We're gonna check out. Yeah, that's full of surprises tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Let me see.
Oh
So
my goodness.
Joe thought he took staff headshots the other day, but they were fake, and it was all set up by us.
You didn't know.
OMG.
This was the plan the whole time.
I seriously
Oh
thought
my
it was.
gosh! Did you see anybody else take a staff photo?
Nope, not one person.
They got me on that one.
This is like a limited edition.
Yes.
Like a one of one.
Joe, what do you think about this prank?
Y'all got me on that one.
What do you got? You pretty good.
I seriously believed every single moment of that.
What's up, fam? I am just getting home, and I have a confession to make to you I wanted to see if anyone else felt this way. I'm over it, okay? You're right here. I'm over it. I'm over wearing the mask. Like, also, why do I even put makeup on this part of my face? Because it just gets on the inside of my mask and it's so gross. Like, is anybody else over this? Is anybody else over wearing a mask? So the thing is I am over it. Like, I don't want to do it anymore, but I'm going to do it, right? Like, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to obey the CDC and all the things. And mostly I'm going to do it because I don't want to get COVID, right? Like, praise God that he has given me a mask and that he's making everybody else wear one, because I don't want to I don't want to get COVID. And so I'm vulnerable and susceptible when I don't wear this mask, right? And so that's what makes me so excited to get home, because I know that I am not susceptible to getting anything. Like, it's a COVID-free zone. It's a safe zone. And so God kind of spoke to me about this a little bit, y'all. And I'm just going to be real with you, okay? He said, hey, Lex, how come you're so comfortable taking your mask off at home, but you're not comfortable taking your mask off in front of me? I was like, God, forgive me, what? But it's so true. And I don't think I'm the only one. I don't think I'm the only one who does this. And I just wanted to talk to y'all about this for a second, because I feel like a lot of us, we're scared to take our mask off in front of God. We're scared to say, hey, this is all of me. This is how I actually feel about school being online. This is how I actually feel about my home situation. This is how I actually feel like about how I look. This is what I actually feel about church. This is what I actually feel. This is who I am. This is what I actually did yesterday, last night, whatever. And we're scared to go to God about those things. And I just wonder why. Because it's one thing to have your mask on when you're around something that's going to hurt you. You know? Like, you don't want to air out your dirty laundry in front of people who don't know how to handle it or don't know you well, right? But when it comes to God, He literally created us. He crafted us. He formed us. And when we don't allow ourselves to be vulnerable in front of God, even though it's uncomfortable, we actually aren't allowed to get our healing. And so we think that by me keeping this mask on, that I'm gonna be kept from getting hurt. That I'm not gonna get hurt now because I'm keeping my mask on. God can't scold me. God can't tell me all the bad things I've done. He can't be mad at me for the way I feel. But in all reality, when we don't take our mask off in front of God, we're actually keeping ourselves from our healing. We're keeping ourselves from getting His wisdom. We've sinned, and even though we've messed up, His arms are still wide open to us. So will you do it with me? Will you take your mask off in front of God and stop being scared of telling Him, because He really wants to know what's going on so that He can give those things to us. That's all I got. Love y'all.
What's up, fam? I hope you're doing well. I'm just out here today, spending my alone time in the park, and it's very, very satisfying. I just have to admit. And I advise y'all, sometimes just take a step out and get away from the noise. Find a park, maybe even ask your parents if they can drive you to a park. I'm at White Rock Lake right now, and it's just good to hear nature and just get a bit of quiet, you know? Get away from all the noise and hear nature and hear what God has to say. So as I was spending my alone time out here in this awesome lake, as you can see behind me, I was thinking about this topic that we've been talking about, this series that we're on, the real me. The thing is that I figured out all these years that in order to know the real me, know who I truly am, I have to be willing to give up all of me to God. I have to be willing to surrender everything to Him. And with that being said, I have to be open. I have to be willing to be transparent with Him. He has to see what's going on inside. Actually, matter of fact, he actually knows everything that's going on inside of us. But he's waiting for us to just give that stuff up. And we actually find this in the passage of Psalm 139, verse 23 to 24. And it says this:
Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you and lead me along the path of everlasting life.
Isn't that powerful? David here is David, great man of God. Now, mind you, he's a great man of God. He did great things, but he's not perfect. He didn't do things perfect all the time. But the thing is God is not looking for perfect. He's not looking for perfection. He's looking for people that are available. People who are willing to be like, hey God, use me right now. And here is David saying, search me, test me, know my anxious thoughts, know my anxieties. He was opening up himself. He was being transparent. And what I've learned from this passage of scripture is when you're transparent, through transparency, it shows that you are depending on something. It's just like when you're with your friends, right? Particularly close friends, like really close friends, that the people that you can really talk to, like, hey man, like, or hey sis, I don't know who you talk to, but you could be like, I'm going through some stuff and I don't even know how to handle this situation. That's being transparent, that's being open. But through that, it shows that you are depending on that person. I fully depend on him and I'm transparent, and this is actually part of my prayer life. This is part of my prayer life. I always ask God, search me. Find something in me that is offending you right now. Because my goal in life is to please you and you alone, no one else. This is why Jesus came. Jesus Christ, he came for you and for me so that he can transform our lives from the inside out. That's why he wants all of us. He wants all of us from the inside and out. He wants to impact our lives internally in order to impact those things externally. So what are those things? What are those things that's holding you back? What are the things that is inside of your heart? When maybe you're walking into a classroom and you feel anxious. You're probably smiling and like everything's fun, but inside of you, something is holding you back. Maybe all the pressure that's going on right now, the COVID-19. Maybe your family members are going through some hardships right now. Maybe there are some bullying issues. But I want you to do something simple and something so awesome, something that will change your life forever. I want you to do this for me. Okay, so now I'm on the bridge, and this is what I want you to do. So I grabbed some leaves, as you can see, and maybe there are some things that you're carrying that you know you shouldn't be carrying. Maybe it's doubt, maybe it's pain, maybe some of the issues that your family are going through, maybe it is even just trying to figure out who you are. I want you to grab that physically. That's why, God, here are the things that's inside of me right now, and I release it to you. I release it all. I'm being transparent. I'm being honest with you. Because I want the authentic Jesus. I want the real Jesus. And in order for you to know the real you, or in order for me to know the real me, I need to give up all of me. And all you have to do is just release it to him, just like this. Because Jesus says,
in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28, it says this: Are you weary, carrying a heavy burden? Then come to me. I will refresh your life, for I am your oasis.
So, for those of you around the globe, around the world, around America, all states, all countries, we want you to be connected in for such a time as this. It's so important to be a part of a community. So we invite you right now to text this message to this number. You ready? At YTHSC to the number 81010. That's right, we'll get you plugged in. We'll give you all the information that you need. We're gonna have Connect Groups launching very soon, so be patient. This is about to launch. We are gonna have the best time together. We cannot wait to get connected with you. Have a great week.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, what's that?
Is it like a gift card?
What is this?
Ooh, $25 gift card to Target. You know,
Hey.
I just got hooked up. But y'all, like, honestly though,
Yeah.
I want to give this to a youth. Let's do it.
How generous is that? Oh,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
This is my birthday gift from the youth squad, but I want to give it to one of y'all. So, if you're watching this video right now, I want you to type in the YouTube comments, "That's so good, Earl." I know it's random. I know it makes no sense. I hope the comments are down there, right? They're
Yeah,
down there?
yeah.
Right there, right there.
All right, y'all.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Love y'all.
Okay, well, we successfully punked Joe and kind of Mudo too, but mostly Joe. Great job, y'all.